Hola amigos, this is Quill18 bringing you some more Let's Play Tropico Tree. And again I say that, I should really say tres or something. God, I'm gonna say the same jokes every time I do one of these replays because I just can't think quickly enough? Maybe. Alright, so as you can see we have finished our very first mission here, Bananas, which we can go back and replay if we'd like to. But we have unlocked 3 new places. And so they are all very interesting, and I think I've played these 2 before, but I don't believe I've ever played this one, because I don't tend to fiddle around with the religious faction too much, or the tourism too much, but this is going to be the theme of the island. So, we are going to start in 1950, and we have until 1975 to finish our goal, so we've got 25 years. Possessing almost no natural resources, the island of St. Pata is one of the poorest nations in the region. Faith has always been the only salvation for the island's inhabitants. Promising a new era of prosperity, you were able to overthrow the previous government and install yourself as Presidente. Is tourism the answer to the island's economic crisis? Remember that the religious faction is very strong. You will have to make sure that they are happy to guarantee their support for the next elections. Ooh, elections, yes. Objective: at least 150 tourists must visit your island before 1975. Okay, and this is the island that looks like a foot. Now, I don't know, does pata, is that like Spanish for foot or something? Because that would be quite funny if it was. I really don't know. As always, leave answers in the comments, please. In the truest sense, freedom cannot be bestowed, it must be achieved. That was the same code at the start of our last game. So, once again, we've got to create our avatar, and I am going to create one rather than make one, even though, you know, making one might be interesting. But we're going to do that. So, it's kept our settings from the last time, which is excellent. We'll keep the same groovy looking dude. So, the question now is, what are our stats going to be? Because now we've got religion and tourism. I'm going to hit random once, just to shake it up, and then we'll see, you know, how things fit if we want something else. So, they gave us Silver Spoon as our background. You come from a wealthy family of industrialists, and that is your one and only achievement, in quotes. Your parents pampered you so much that one day when you saw a beggar on the street, you scolded him for masquerading and asked him to dress up more properly. Okay, so this would give us a plus 25% capitalist faction rating, plus 10% tourism rating, plus 10% factory worker production, an extra 2,000 starting money, but a minus 10 communist faction respect. Huh. Well, the factory worker production is not really going to be helpful to us in any way whatsoever. The tourism rating is, though. There are a few others, like we could take Pop Singer, for example. But, okay, no, you know what? It's fine. We're going to go... We'll go Silver Spoon. It's random. We're going to leave it there. Rise to Power, Religious Appointment. How perfect is that? Oh my god. 15% extra religious faction respect, and religious buildings cost 25% less. So good. Excuse me, so good for this. There are a few other options. Hotel Corporate Buyout would be pretty huge for Rise to Power. You and Bugsy Siegel were thick as thieves. His original idea was to build an entertainment empire at Tropico, not in the middle of the Nevada desert. But the Mafia has put an end to his dream. Now he must take on his legacy and realize it to full potential as Tropico's new hotel tycoon. This would give me capitalist respect, environmentalist respect. Really? Huh. Plus 15% US relations, which is very important for tourism, because your tourists come from the US. 10% liberty, plus 30% tourism rating, and the first hotel costs no money. Oh man. See, religious appointment is good to make sure I keep getting elected. Hotel corporate buyout is really good for making sure that I make money. Well, again, it gave us religious appointments, so let's keep that. Random it up a little. Okay, green thumb I really don't care about. Yes, I don't think I'm going to have factory workers, and the pollution is hurtful to the tourism. It's actually not terrible. What's our second option? Oops. Empathy. You in other people. Not just that, but you also experience their emotions firsthand. Their pleasures, their pains. The only problem arises when you empathize with a woman in childbirth. The labors are so painful every single time. Okay. So I would get plus 10 to all the faction respect except intellectuals, who I get a penalty with. I could take well-traveled, which would boost my capitalist, intellectual, and tourism ratings, and give me more rich tourists. I think that's probably a good choice. Sociable also works, and apparently increases crime. More spring break tourists, huh? I'm gonna go sociable, because I don't have anything boosting my communist faction respect right now. So I'll take that. Improve my my tourism rating. That sounds pretty good. Flaws: paranoid. Let's take a look at them. It gives me -10 to all factions respect, except military goes higher. Oh. Wow. Yeah, that is really hurtful. That's a lot of faction lost. And what's the other one? Kleptomaniac. So I lose capitalist, religious, factory, and my souvenir shop costs more. These are bad. I mean, they're always bad. That's the problem. I don't want anything that reduces my religious or my tourism ratings. That's no good. Or my US too much. Oh my god, they're all pretty bad. You know, I like Coward, actually. It's only a -5 faction hit. And yeah, your soldiers are a lot wimpier in combat, tend to run away more, but as long as you keep people happy... Short-tempered might not hurt too much. Religious zealot. More respect, lose the respect of intellectuals, and citizens attend church more often, which actually kind of sucks. Because they waste all their time there. Lazy's good. Because I actually won't need much production. Unless, I mean, that may hurt construction, which sucks. But other than that, I really don't need that much. A couple of farms for feeding my people, and that is it. I like it. Alright, so Silver Spoon, Religious Appointment, Green Thumb, Social, Lazy, Coward. Awesome. If nominated, I will not run. If elected, I will not accept.
Good morning, Tropico! I am Juanito, and this is Tropico News Today, keeping a finger on the pulse of the nation. Stay tuned to TNT for the best music and the most optimistic news.
Wow. Actually a pretty nice island in terms of, look at all this flat space here. Nice beach for my tourists. Okay, welcome to the island of St. Pata. Your subjects hope that you will be a good and God-fearing Presidente, unlike your predecessors. The leader of the religious faction has assured me that the prayer of the people are with you. St. Pata, much like its inhabitants, is a humble island with little natural resources, but what we lack in raw materials is more than made up in our beautiful sandy beaches. Tourism is the key to the island's financial future. Let's keep this pause a sec. Let's very quickly glance and see, is there any mining anywhere to be had? Because it should highlight on the map. But no, apparently not. So there's no mineral deposits, that's okay. And farms, we do have a corn farm, 2 corn farms. What's this? Oh, okay, no, those are employees. And if we want to build another farm, we could build a banana farm over here, that would be acceptable. Papayas grow well. Pineapple, coffee. Ooh, sugar. Alright, so there are some options for exports. Industry, we've got our industry all lit up, so that's good to know. But, of course, we do need to win via tourism, so that's fair. Tenements, construction shop, our farms. I think I'm going to start off just to make sure the infrastructure is good. Actually, first of all, is there any way I can, get the development delayed? Oh, I need the ministry, right? I'm thinking starting off with church and tenements. Wait, tenements, 4,000? I was paying 400. It just shows you what kind of discounts I was getting. Wow. That is a lot more money. So if I do that, I won't be making any money at all. Okay, accommodations. No. Tourist dock. Should we start with the tourism right away? Hope that we can make some money? I guess. You know, now that I think about it, I think I did play this mission once. I'm not sure, that was a long time ago. Alright, let's let's try to go with just make money as soon as possible. I hope that works. Gotta get an industry going. So a tourist dock and a hotel. Just next to the docks. Maybe here? Right on the beach? I want to save the beach, I think, for what? Attractions. Yeah, there's a lot of It's not a very attractive place right here. It'll be fine. When you are placing these tourist buildings, where it's green, those are high-value tourist areas, and red is weaker. You know, generally it'll be crime, pollution, that sort of thing. All right. Speed this up. We will need a church super fast, though. In fact, I think I will build the church now. I'll place it down so I don't run out of money and then I can't build it later. Oh, you know what I should do? Where's that thing from last time? Humanitarian aid. Why can't I build it? Oh, I need a diplomatic ministry. Wow, I didn't know that. That's why the diplomatic thing is so good. We are interested in investing in the island of St. Pata. However, I understand that you do not have a tourist dock. It is imperative that you build one. After all, you can't start a tourist resort if there isn't one. Send you 1,000 to help you in the construction of it. Oh, great. So there's a hotel chain magnate that wants to do it. Okay, now, if I want to build a diplomatic ministry, will it let me try to build it, even though it'll make me into the negatives? It'd be awfully nice if we did. Let's build it right in town here. Right across from the palace. Oops, I guess it's like that. Okay, so I'm at minus 3,700, which is bad. Makes people unhappy and a variety of other things. Because of our current financial situation, the U.S. and USSR have sent a one-time emergency aid totaling $5,000. We must ensure that our economy stays on track by guaranteeing steady profits. Awesome. Okay. I was hoping there'd be something like that. So we are back in the positive. We're at plus 1,000. I have no intention of spending anything more at this point. No, it's not negative. It's not negative anymore. Foreign relations have deteriorated because of national debt. Okay, so being negative is really bad. I remember that. Because it gets you in this catch-22. Early on, your money comes from foreign aid. If you go negative money, then your foreign relations go down, so you don't get any foreign aid. So you really want to keep it up as much as you can. So yeah, nice. Keep it up. Especially that first year, because the first year you're gonna get a ton of money unless you've butchered your relationship through your various picks here. The US loves me. The USSR doesn't really care that much. So we're going to have to improve that a little bit, just by improving housing, first of all, I think. Housing, medical care. Oh god, we're almost in negative money again. We should have held off on the diplomatic ministry. But that foreign aid is so good. Okay, we finished our church. Good. I don't think we've got anyone who can run it, but at least it's built. So we've got our hotel. And employs 3 people. Now, you can set the fee for the hotel if you wanted to. But, we'll get to this in a second. But the easiest thing to do is to leave it on auto. And what it'll do, it'll automatically adjust the price of your hotel to ensure maximum occupancy. And I like that quite a bit. So what is this? The island of St. Pata was hit by a tropical storm sometime before your arrival. The people have gathered most of the wreckage so it can be reused for the construction of new buildings. What shall we use the materials for? Build wharves to feed our citizens. That would give us 2 fishermen's wharves. People need homes, 2 free tenements. Yes. Education is key, so you get a free high school. Or I can take care of it personally and just stash it in my Swiss bank account. I think I'm going to go with tenements because housing, so good. Keep our people super happy, improve our relationship